If you're a human life value oriented, whole life friendly advisor agent, and you want to have a place where you can look up the answers to all of your personal financial questions, I can help. Or if you're anyone else helping people with their finances, like CPAs or mortgage brokers, and want to join a community of financial guides who focus on telling and showing the whole truth around all things financial, you'll see how aligning with those in the Truth Concepts 360 membership can get you there easier and faster. Hi, I'm Todd Langford, founder of Truth Concepts, and during our time together today, I'm going to outline how you can have a place to look up the answers to all of your personal financial questions and trust that the numerical proof will be there to back up the answer. And it's taught to you in a way that you can duplicate yourself. More importantly, I'm going to show you how to get there with a lot more ease. And it's all because of the AI-driven searchability that literally lets you pick up any topic and find the exact spot in the video where either myself or an advisor proves the whole truth around a specific topic from the perspective that you've come to know me for. I call the lens from which I view things prosperity economics, and it aligns best with human life value, whole life friendly advisor agents who help their clients holistically. There is a searchable video training, downloadable PDFs, and a guided roadmap all inside Truth Concepts Academy, which is the 24/7 learning platform inside the Truth Concepts 360 membership. However, before we get to the details, let's take a step back. In order to provide you a place where you can look up the answers and see them proven, we've got to understand where you're working from. So, what is it about feeling hesitant that has you wanting more? More feelings of confidence and preparedness and less feelings of hesitancy. And most importantly, why haven't you made the progress you know you're capable of? Is it because you're scared that due to gimmicks you may be damaging generations of clients? I know I've felt that way sometimes, and it's not a fun feeling. Here's a fact. Old habits stop people from getting what they want more than anything else. They keep you stuck, and it happens on a subconscious level. Let's face it, dealing with external credibility issues from your clients or the industry you work in can be really tough. But worse are the negative thoughts and doubts that creep into your head. And if you've ever asked yourself, how do I deal with not knowing the answer? It's okay. That's totally normal. To be blunt, a lot of successful, human life value-oriented, whole life friendly advisor agents have had these very same thoughts. In fact, so did I. I remember lying awake at night wondering, how do I keep the inspiration going to build the knowledge I want to know long term? To make matters worse, it seemed like the other people doubted me too. And if you know how it feels to have someone close to you questioning what's important to you, well, you know what it's like. It's tough. Then I realized something. I could let this become my truth and have it stop me from getting what I want, or I could tap into all that energy and time I spend on worrying and channel it so it gets me closer to my goals. Because worrying takes a lot of energy, right? You know how worn out it makes you feel. So the great news is, if you feel this way, it's actually a good thing. You've got all the strength you need. You just need to harness it and use it in a better way. And nothing will make you feel better than taking action towards making your goal a reality. But what actions to take? I'll share that in a few moments. Before I get into it, let's look at the facts. Every year there are people just like you who are successfully learning what they need and want to know to integrate whole life insurance into a person's financial asset base in a confident and clear way. These same people also have a place to go where they can look up the answers they don't know so they can build an even stronger knowledge base. In fact, there are more people today who do this than ever before. With all the information, tools, and resources out there, it's never been easier. Yet we often feel like we are drowning in information and starving for wisdom. And how do we know the information is right? Now, I didn't say it was easy. Remember, old habits aren't easy to change. But with what's available to us right now, it's the absolute best time to make this happen. Especially if you're committed to knowing where to go so you can look up the answers. Because, more importantly, That will let you use the calculators to be a colorful cue card for your story. How will that feel? And think about having a community of other human life value oriented, whole life friendly advisor agents who are on the same journey as you, all committed to creating stories using calculators to be colorful cue cards. This is the opportunity we have today, and it's why I'm so passionate about helping people build full service financial practices where they help their clients on the parallel paths of protection and wealth building, where they buy whole life insurance and term insurance up to their human life value, and where they make sure all other areas of personal finances are as optimized as possible. This is the reason I created the Truth Concepts 360 membership. So if you're a financial advisor and you aren't willing to rely on gimmicks to help your prospects, or you're anyone else helping people with their finances like CPAs, mortgage brokers, or life insurance agents, and you want to be able to show the truth around all things numerical in the personal finance space, Truth Concepts 360 can help. So let's take a minute and talk about what's included in the Truth Concepts Academy, which is the 24/7 AI searchable video training course, and how it will help you by providing a place where you can look up the answers easier and faster. To back up, Truth Concepts 360, the entire membership, was specifically designed for human life value-oriented, whole life-friendly advisor agents. Yet we find other financial guides enjoy the benefits of membership as well. And it's structured to break down the learning step by step and to show you what to focus on to make big strides quickly. It helps both the beginner in getting up and running as well as the advanced advisor agent in fine-tuning their skills and being able to prove more and more of the advanced strategies necessary in the life insurance business. And the membership contains 1. The full suite of calculators. 2. Discounted live training several times a year. 3. A video course that is fully searchable known as the Truth Concepts Academy. 4. Transcriptions of each video. 5. Downloads that summarize the steps. And 6. A community on a Slack channel that is growing and engaging. The Truth Concepts Academy is broken down into 6 stages, each designed with 3 to 5 modules that is fully AI searchable so you can quickly look up the answers to questions you will have without getting sidetracked by all the usual frustrations. For example, let's say you wanted to see the 15-year to 30-year mortgage discussion we did on the previous video. Yet, what you really wanted was the specific part where I spoke about the fact that cash has the same cost as a 15 or 30-year mortgage. Well, the AI bot will take you to that specific part of the video so you can watch it again. It will also summarize other videos where I've mentioned risk as it relates to opportunity cost and control of money. The benefits of Truth Concepts Academy alone are worth joining the TC360 membership. However, learning what you will learn inside of the membership is where the real progress begins. This is due to the monthly Zoom calls we do as a group where I'll go over a case study on 1 or 2 calculators. Here's a quick overview of what you'll learn and be able to search inside the Academy. Stage 1, Foundations, has all the financial facts and calculators necessary to be conversant in the personal financial arena, like present value, future value, payment, rate, and time calculators, along with tax history, tax charts, and market history. Stage 2, Insurance. The Life Values tool gives you the ability to copy and paste any life insurance illustration, yes, even from a picture someone sent you from their cell phone, so you can analyze and demonstrate the internal rate of return along with the equivalent rate of return after taxes, term insurance, and fees are considered by using the funding calculator. Stage 3, Lifestyle, enables you to A, demonstrate how the amount clients are saving is more important than the rate of return they earn by using the maximum potential calculator. B, prove that contributing to a qualified plan only up to the match level may be more effective and have a higher rate of return than contributing to the maximum level. C, show how much opportunity cost impacts a parent's finances while paying for children's college with the education calculator. D, illustrate the true cost of paying cash for automobiles or any other doodad with the automobile purchases calculator. And E, answer the question, do I have enough to retire, by using the future requirements calculator. Stage 4, income, lets you A, show the idea of a covered asset as well as a volatility buffer with the diversification calculator. B, prove how utilization of a permanent death benefit while living really enhances cash flow in the distribution phase of life with the diversification calculator. And C, using the cash flow calculator to create a variety of scenarios that benefit the client, including showing the values of using the currents structure. Stage 5, leverage, provides A, the ability to design and print an amortization schedule by using the loan analysis calculator, as well as discuss the 15-year versus 30-year mortgage efficiency. B, review whether it makes sense to borrow against cash value or from another source with the borrowing strategy calculator. And C, whether your client's real estate, both personal residence and investment real estate, is an asset or a liability. Stage 6, holistic approach, hands you the full meal deal in A, the asset flow calculator, which displays the entire client's financial picture with all of the assets and cash flows, together with life insurance cash value and death benefit, so you can create what-ifs to maximize efficiency during both the accumulation stage and the distribution stage, and how each decision or change impacts every other decision. B, the side-by-side tool, which puts any 2 or 3 things on a level playing field side by side to compare the options. C, a way to prove the possible ineffectiveness of universal life insurance with the accumulation calculator. And D, an internal rate of return calculator to analyze the actual internal rate of return of varying periodic cash flows. Now, this is critically important. Remember to measure yourself by the progress you are making, not by the ideal, which is inspiring you to move forward. Many thanks to Dan Sullivan of Strategic Coach for his Gap and Gain book that goes over this idea. As soon as you register for Truth Concepts 360, you'll get access to the private members area of the Truth Concepts Academy, where you'll immediately get started with the first stage. And from there, you can search for anything your heart desires. For the best results, we see members dedicating 3 hours per week to go through the material. Of course, the time it takes to implement varies depending on your ability and experience. But the good news is that you'll have access to the material for a whole year. So you'll be able to reference it whenever you need and as many times as you like. Most of our members renew annually, and some pay monthly, because they love having access to our constantly updating portal of videos and documents that they can learn from and use as ideas to create their own video with the Truth Concepts suite of calculators. And you'll be fully supported with a Slack channel where members are available to brainstorm problems and solutions, and to demonstrate their knowledge, engage in joint work, and prove our concept. Additionally, Katie Fitzgerald works tirelessly helping advisors keep their software up to date and ready to go. Know this, the people who get the biggest benefit from the Truth Concepts 360 membership are beginners who have and are constantly seeking integrity, knowledge, and reliability. Or they are advanced advisors and have clarity, poise, and boldness. I will share 3 examples of each kind. Beginners in the life insurance space, like Chris, who was overwhelmed and unsure about how to speak with clients about whole life insurance. He had software fatigue because he kept trying so many different things. He had to pick one mentor and one software, specifically one calculator, to start with and go all in. Only then did he stop missing the opportunities. Only then did he stop showing inaccurate information, because he finally took the time to learn it correctly. Or Brian, who got so afraid of answering the phone due to his existing clients with questions he couldn't answer, after he gained some numerical proof that what he had done was correct and demonstrable, his voice gained confidence and excitement instead of fear. Do you think his clients who were mostly on the phone could pick up on that? How about Alex, who had to deal with not knowing the answer? He admits he wasn't even always sure about the question. He felt really isolated with no one to talk to, so he began searching out to other advisor agents and was humble enough to ask them which calculator they started with. This humility gave him a bit of confidence, which enabled him to just start with any financial calculator and start putting the information in until he could figure out what the real question was. Advanced advisor agents come in all kinds. Mark has an amazing practice of helping people with both life insurance and assets under management. Over time, he had come to ignore the life insurance part. Learning from the videos and joining numerous live truth trainings completely reinvigorated him. This has enabled him to streamline his client's learning process so he can help more people. Example of an experienced advisor agent who knows what he knows so well it comes across in his meetings, which are all virtual. His early years were spent attending all of our live events, watching every video, reading every blog post. Now he knows it, so he doesn't have to show it every time. And sometimes he does show it, and it's obvious he knows it. He maintains his membership, so if he can't recall how to demonstrate a particular strategy, he just pops into the Truth Concepts Academy, does a quick search, and there I am showing how to use a particular calculator. Or maybe there's another advisor agent demonstrating their skills. Leonard is also a long-time and very advanced advisor agent who enjoys using the video portion of the course to keep his skills sharp. He has also been able to do joint work with some of the less experienced members in a way that is a win-win-win for all involved. He really likes the streamlined learning process built into the Truth Concepts Academy video course with its numerous downloads, all searchable. If you see yourself in any of these stories I just shared, and you once and for all want to be a part of a community dedicated to telling the whole truth around all things in personal finance, avoiding gimmicky sales pitches and proving how creating a protection first path actually enables what Vince Dodona talks about when he says small dollars act like big dollars in the presence of a permanent death benefit, then the Truth Concepts 360 membership is for you. But before we go any further, let's also take an objective look at both the membership and the Academy. Who won't do well with this material? It's not for anyone who just wants to kind of check things out. You can't kind of get to the whole truth in a few days, weeks, or even months. Getting these types of results takes a long-term commitment to succeed. Would you want to fly with a pilot who kind of knew how to fly? Or would you rather have a pilot who's committed to mastering the necessary skills and putting in the many flight time hours? It sounds like a silly example, but it's a perfect analogy. Truth Concepts 360 is for people who are committed to doing what it takes to learn and succeed. If the intention and right attitude isn't there, this isn't the program for you, and it's best not to join. How else are you supported through this process? I've just added some brand new extras which are designed to help get better results even quicker. I'm all about helping you with a place where you can look up the answers, and I'm determined to make this as straightforward as possible. I've seen where people get stuck, and I've developed these bonuses to specifically answer these challenges so you can bust through those roadblocks. Think about your future. Wouldn't it be great to intentionally know that you know what you know where to go when you don't know, and have a clear path to learn all that you don't know? Speaking of being intentional, I've intentionally included a 100% money-back guarantee. This program has worked for numerous people, and I know it can work for you. But I also know there's lots of too good to be true, fly-by-night promotions online. So you want to carefully choose who you learn from. That's why I've included this guarantee. Try it. If it's not everything that I say it is and you don't feel like I've delivered, ask for a refund. By now you've seen that TC360 gets results, and it saves you time. But you do have alternatives. So let's look at them. What would it cost if you were to try to learn this yourself? I know I've personally invested a ton of time and money just in the last few years to upgrade the calculators and graphs so they're easier for you to use, and more importantly, easier for your clients to understand. And create the training along with numerous others who have helped me so you can shortcut the learning curve. Prior to that, there have been over 30 years of trial and error, tweaking and improving, failing and being frustrated, to get to where we are today? And worse, what would it cost you if you did nothing at all? If you stayed stuck in the "I'm just not smart enough" space? Or worse, in the "I know that already" space? There is another way. And when you add up all the hours you'd spend trying to do it alone, not to mention the frustration of not getting where you want to be quickly, well, you've earned the right to take the most direct route so you can finally know that you know what you know. Show what you want to show and prove any aspect of any personal financial discussion easily without having to build a new spreadsheet every time the variables or client changes. And the way to get there is Truth Concepts 360. The investment is $499 one time plus $149 a month after that, which includes a discounted ticket to a 3-day truth training. Or even better option of $999 one time plus $149 a month after that, which includes a full ticket to a 3-day truth training. To make the progress you want in your life, you've got to break your old habits. The way you're going to do that is by investing in this program. The system will walk you through the entire process step by step, so you can have a place to look up the answers, a download to follow the steps so you can show the proof to your clients, and gain more degrees of competency, all while sharpening your saw. If you follow what I'll show you, you will make progress, and that's why I guarantee it. We are currently offering $149 off, basically the first month free. This offer will be closing within the week, so make sure you sign up right away. And as you're making this decision, just know this. You're probably a little overwhelmed with feeling like this is too much, or you're struggling to see where it could add more value to your knowledge. This is totally normal. For most of us, the biggest challenge is trying to manage all of this on top of all the other responsibilities we have. Life is an ongoing competition for your time and attention, and it's a competition you rarely win. Yet, it doesn't have to be that way. By making your goals a priority and having what you need to make them a reality, you can interrupt the pattern and get where you want to go. Ask yourself this: what's important in your life right now? What do you want to achieve in the months ahead? Knowing how to quickly and efficiently prove any personal financial concept without the gimmick so prevalent in the marketplace will give you exactly what you're after. The ability to use calculators to be a colorful cue card for your story. How long have you wanted to accomplish this? And how many times has this goal been pushed to the back burner? You have an opportunity to do something about that right now. Today, join me and register for Truth Concepts 360. Click the link you see in the comments to get started. I can't wait to help you have an even better full-service financial practice where you know the numbers so well that confidence comes through in your voice. And you can help more prospects and clients get even better results with their personal finances after you have optimized them to their full efficiency and can prove you've done so.